My drill sergeant said I was too soft for combat, then he saw what I did. Basic training, Fort Benning, Georgia. Week 3. I was the smallest guy in my platoon, 5'6", maybe 140 pounds soaking wet. Grew up in the suburbs, played violin, went to a nice high school. Not exactly the typical Army recruit. Drill Sergeant Hayes called me library boy from day one. I'd mentioned during in-processing that I had a college degree in English. Big mistake. Library boy, you think those books are gonna save you in combat? He'd yell during PT. You're too soft for this. Should have joined the Coast Guard. I tried hard, passed my PT tests, qualified on the rifle range, kept my head down, but Hayes never let up. To him, I was proof that the Army's standards were dropping. Week 7, we did a nightland navigation course. 12-mile ruck march through the woods, find 6 points using just a map and compass. Hayes specifically paired me with Tyler, the biggest guy in our platoon, former college football player, 6'3", built like a truck. Let's see if library boy can keep up, Hayes said as we headed out. 3 hours in, we were at point 4 when Tyler stepped wrong coming down a hill. I heard the snap before he screamed. His ankle was destroyed, bone pushing against his boot at a weird angle. We were 4 miles from base in the middle of the woods at 2 a.m. Tyler was in shock, going pale, couldn't put any weight on his leg. Leave me, he said through gritted teeth. Go get help, I'll wait here. That's when something clicked in my brain. All those years playing violin taught me one thing. You don't quit halfway through, you finish what you start. I helped Tyler get his ruck off, then put it on my chest. Wore my ruck on my back, 80 pounds of gear on my back, 60 pounds on my chest. Then I got under Tyler's arm and started walking. Tyler argued, said I was crazy, said I couldn't carry him 4 miles. He outweighed me by almost 100 pounds. I didn't argue back, just started putting one foot in front of the other, used a walking stick I made from a branch, focused on breathing, staying balanced, not thinking about how far we still had to go. The first mile was adrenaline. The second mile was determination. The third mile was pure stubbornness. By mile 4, I wasn't thinking anymore, just moving automatically, like playing a piece of music I'd practiced 1,000 times. We made it back to base at 5:47 a.m. I walked straight into the aid station with Tyler still leaning on me and both rucks still attached. Then I collapsed. Woke up in the hospital, dehydrated, minor stress fractures in both feet, shoulder nearly dislocated. But Tyler's ankle got treated in time. Doctors said another hour and he might have lost the foot from lack of blood flow. Hayes came to see me the next day, stood by my hospital bed for a minute without saying anything. You carried 240 pounds of soldier in gear for 4 miles in the dark, he finally said. That's one of the toughest things I've seen in 20 years. He never called me library boy again, started calling me Atlas instead, like the guy who carried the world. Turned out being soft wasn't about size or where you came from. It was about quitting when things got hard, and I didn't know how to quit. I graduated basic training with a letter of commendation. Tyler and I are still friends. He tells everyone he knows about the 140-pound guy who refused to leave him behind. Hayes wrote in my evaluation that I had the heart of a soldier twice my size. Coming from him, that meant everything.